On the morning of the 6th of October, 2025, around 3 a.m., while London was deep in sleep, Nathan Blake, a young man living in his flat in Hackney, was suddenly confronted by three intruders. These three forced him onto a chair and, using a phone charger cable, strangled him to death. To make it look like an accident, the intruders poured oil, alcohol, and other flammable substances over his body. They also opened the gas cylinder in his flat, which caused a fire. At first, when the London Fire Brigade arrived, everyone assumed it was a tragic accident. But little did anyone know, one of the intruders was someone Nathan trusted deeply, someone he even loved. That person was 21-year-old Amelia Clark, Nathan's girlfriend. Amelia, the supposed mastermind, had planned the whole crime. But why would she take such drastic steps against her own boyfriend? Before we dive deeper, it's important to note that this seemed like an almost perfect crime. The police initially thought it was a mishap. However, a door handle clue led investigators to unravel the entire case and exposed Amelia's role as the mastermind. Nathan and Amelia's love story began in May 2025 at a job interview in Stratford, London. Amelia was applying for a receptionist position and met Nathan for the first time. Their chemistry was instant. They exchanged phone numbers and soon started dating frequently. By August, they decided to move in together in Nathan's Hackney flat. It's common in such high-profile relationship cases that the couple's relationship progresses unusually fast. In Nathan and Amelia's case, this rapid development later led to toxicity and conflicts. Nathan, 32, was preparing for the civil service exams, while Amelia, 21, was studying forensic science. This academic background, especially hers, later played a role in the crime's sophistication. While Nathan focused on studies, Amelia remained active on social media, sharing lip-sync reels and appearing happy online. As they lived together, they recorded many intimate and private moments. Nathan secretly saved all these videos on his hard drive, despite Amelia's repeated requests to delete them. When Amelia realized in September that Nathan was keeping these videos, she became extremely uncomfortable. She repeatedly asked him to delete them, but he refused, claiming they were private and only for him to watch. Tensions escalated in early October. Nathan, desperate to keep Amelia with him, began sending her the intimate videos as a form of control. He interpreted her growing distance as a lack of affection, which fueled his possessive behavior. This pressure, combined with her academic and personal ambitions, pushed Amelia towards drastic action. Unable to make Nathan listen and respecting her own limits, Amelia returned to her hometown of Croydon. She confided in her ex-boyfriend, 27-year-old Ethan Ford, about the situation, and eventually, a criminal plot against Nathan was set into motion. This action was not out of malice for herself but as a response to Nathan's controlling behavior and obsession. The case exposes a stark reality: trust, especially in intimate relationships, is fragile. Many women face violations where personal content is misused or exploited. Amelia's act, while criminal, emerged from extreme circumstances of manipulation and control. After sharing the entire incident with Oliver Hughes, he became extremely angry. He told Amelia Clark that they couldn't just sit idle, they needed to take revenge on Nathan Blake. They didn't consider going to the police, which would have been the correct and legal path. Talking about Oliver for a moment earlier, Nathan had been very possessive and controlling towards Amelia, forcing her to stay with him. Oliver claimed that Nathan's behavior was the reason Amelia started reaching out to her ex. Nathan felt insecure and his obsession escalated, which prompted Oliver and Amelia to devise a plan together. Oliver, who worked as a local gas cylinder distributor in Croydon, had the technical knowledge that played a crucial role in the crime. He even involved his friend, 29-year-old Samuel Price, an aspiring civil servant preparing for the UK civil exams. Samuel also worked as a contractual employee at a nearby police facility in Croydon, giving him insider knowledge of security measures. Initially, their plan was to stage a robbery at Nathan's Hackney flat to steal a hard drive without raising suspicion about Amelia. About a week before the incident, Amelia and her accomplices arrived in London from Croydon. But on the 5th of October, when Amelia attempted to retrieve the hard drive from Nathan's flat, she couldn't find it. This was a pivotal moment. Had she found the drive, it could have been dismissed as a simple theft, leaving Amelia unnoticed. Since the hard drive wasn't located, the plan escalated. On the night of the 6th of October, the trio, wearing masks, returned to Nathan's flat. They tied him to a chair and demanded the hard drive, which Nathan refused to give. A heated argument ensued, and Nathan realized something terrible was about to happen. Despite knowing the danger, he still resisted giving up the drive. Frustrated, Oliver grabbed a phone charger cord and attempted to strangle Nathan. During the violent struggle, Nathan fought back fiercely, but all three assailants overpowered him. Eventually, his struggle weakened, and his breathing slowed. Then, Oliver brought a gas cylinder from the kitchen, placed it near Nathan's head, and ignited it with a lighter. The resulting gas leak and fire ultimately killed Nathan. According to CCTV footage, 39 minutes after the intruders entered the flat, one of them left. Around 2:57 a.m., Amelia and Samuel were seen leaving the building. Shortly after, a small explosion occurred inside Nathan's flat, deliberately meant to destroy evidence. Initially, the police assumed it was an accident because the gas explosion could have been mistaken for a malfunctioning appliance. But Nathan's parents expressed suspicions, prompting the authorities to check CCTV footage. That's when Amelia's involvement came to light. The footage revealed that she had staged the scene to make it look like an accident and had locked the gate from inside to ensure no one suspected a break-in. Amelia had used her forensic knowledge to meticulously plan the crime to appear accidental. Alongside this, the trio had stolen Nathan's hard drive, 2 laptops, and other personal belongings. As mentioned earlier, Amelia's BSc in forensic science played a major role in ensuring the crime scene looked unremarkable, which delayed initial police suspicion. Amelia Clark shared the entire incident with Oliver Hughes. After hearing the full story, Oliver became extremely angry and told Amelia that they couldn't just sit idle, they needed to take revenge on Nathan Blake. They didn't consider going to the police, which would have been the proper way to handle the situation. Talking about Oliver for a moment earlier, Nathan had been forcefully clingy with Amelia, trying to keep her with him against her will. All of this tension had arisen because Amelia had started communicating with her ex, which Nathan disliked intensely. Feeling insecure, Nathan's behavior became increasingly controlling, prompting Oliver and Amelia to devise a plan together. Oliver, who ran a local gas cylinder distribution business in Croydon, had expert knowledge about gas cylinders, which played a critical role in the crime. He also involved his friend, 29-year-old Samuel Price, an aspiring civil servant preparing for UK civil exams. But Samuel had another role. He worked as a contractual employee at a nearby police facility, giving him proximity to law enforcement operations, a fact that would be exploited in the plan. Initially, the plan was simple: stage a robbery at Nathan's Hackney flat to steal his hard drive so no suspicion would fall on Amelia. About a week before the incident, Amelia and her accomplices had arrived in London from Croydon. On the 5th of October, Amelia went to Nathan's flat to retrieve the hard drive, but she couldn't find it. This was a critical moment. Had she located the drive, it could have been dismissed as a simple theft, keeping Amelia completely under the radar. Since the hard drive wasn't found, the trio escalated their plan. On the night of the 6th of October, all three, wearing masks, returned to Nathan's flat. They tied him to a chair and demanded the hard drive. Nathan refused, triggering a heated argument. Realizing the danger, he tried to resist, but the three assailants overpowered him. Despite knowing what was coming, Nathan refused to hand over the hard drive. Frustrated, Oliver took a phone charger cord and attempted to strangle Nathan. During the violent struggle, Nathan's body started to convulse as he tried to break free, but the three overpowered him. Gradually, his struggle weakened, and his breathing slowed. Then, Oliver brought a gas cylinder from the kitchen, placed it near Nathan's head, and ignited it with a lighter. The gas filled the room, leading to Nathan's death. According to CCTV footage, 39 minutes after entering the flat, one man exited. Around 2:57 a.m., Amelia and another accomplice were seen leaving the building. Shortly after, a deliberate explosion occurred inside the flat, designed to destroy all evidence. Initially, The police assumed it was an accident due to the gas explosion and thought Nathan had been a victim of misfortune. However, when his parents expressed their suspicions, authorities reviewed the CCTV footage, revealing Amelia's involvement. The footage clearly showed that she staged the scene to appear accidental and had even locked the gate from the inside to ensure no one suspected a break-in. Using her forensic knowledge, Amelia meticulously planned the scene to appear as a simple accident. Alongside this, the three had stolen Nathan's hard drive, 2 laptops, and other personal belongings. Amelia's BSc in forensic science played a major role in ensuring the crime scene appeared normal, delaying police suspicion. The careful manipulation of the scene, from removing wiring temporarily to locking the gate, ensured that firefighters and police initially found no signs of forced entry. Amelia's forensic expertise allowed them to make the incident look like a tragic accident while successfully removing incriminating evidence.